Hi readers, welcome back to bankexamstudy.com, and today I'm going to share the exam strategy for SBI PO prelims exam. So today I'm going to share how you should start your exam preparation. So the point 1, how you should start. Okay, let's start with the English section. Really sorry for the bad handwriting, I can't help it now. Okay, the first thing you should do is read a basic grammar book. That is the first thing that you should do. And in the grammar, I have shared an ebook. I have shared my notes that are available for free on bankexamstudy.com. The PDF is available for free. Just download it. I will provide the link to download in the description. So that one is okay. And if you don't want to read my notes, just pick up any other notes or any other basic grammar book that you have. I like NCERT, Wren and Martin. Those are really good books. So read any basic grammar book. That is the most important part to start the preparation of English section. What is the second thing? And for the second thing, I would recommend is the vocab. Vocab is one of the most important part of your exam strategy. You need to learn at least 20 to 30 words a day. If you want to crack a bank exam or any other competitive exam, you need to learn 20 to 30 words a day. 20 to 30 words a day. I know it is a difficult task to learn 20-30 words a day, but you can't do this. I have been running a vocabulary bites series on bankexamstudy.com in which I provide pictures, images with explanation and usage and lots of things. Vocab bites available on bankexamstudy.com. We update it every day, and maybe within a week or so I'm going to provide a full-fledged PDF of this, and this is one of the most important thing for that. And the third thing that you should do every day, you should read a newspaper every day. That is one of the most important thing. You can't crack a bank exam or any other competitive exam without reading a newspaper. You need to read the newspaper. So which newspaper you need to follow? The first one I recommend is the Hindu. So this is the best newspaper in India. Times of India, there are many other Hindustan Times, there are many other newspapers out there, but I love the Hindu because the editorial part, the way they present the news, it is the best newspaper I have ever seen in India. And the second one I like is the Indian Express. This one is a good newspaper. In case the Hindu is not available, as in Punjab, the Hindu is not available, then you can get that Indian Express. That is a good newspaper. Just spend 30 minutes, 40 minutes and an hour on this newspaper. It will help a lot. What next? I recommend you to install a dictionary app. What do you need to do? Install many apps are available on Android Play Store, on Apple, iOS. Install any app. In case you don't have a smartphone, I think you might have that smartphone. In case you don't have any smartphone, just buy a dictionary, a pocket dictionary, Oxford Pocket Dictionary. I recommend that. Just buy that, it will help you a lot. What next? And important thing, what you shouldn't follow. The first thing you shouldn't follow is Word Power Made Easy. That is a big book, and I don't recommend that for preparation of banking examination, specifically that SBI PO exam. I don't recommend the Word Power Made Easy. It is a good book. It is a fantastic book, but follow this book only if you have more than 3 or 4 months just for this book only. I think you have that much of time for this book, so don't follow the Word Power Made Easy at all. I think that's enough. That's enough. And for that reading comprehension part, reading comprehension part, I have a RC workbook, right? You can follow that book, ebook, that is available for free on bankexamstoday.com. Just follow that book; it will help you a lot, right? This ebook contains the exam level RCs, right? So it will help you a lot. So I think that's enough for the English part. The grammar book, that is the most important thing you need to do, and then the newspaper, that is very important. You can skip the dictionary part. You can just buy a dictionary, and if you don't want a dictionary app and all, just that is your wish. And vocab, this is very important. These three things, you need that. And follow bankexamstoday.com. I am posting 2 or 3 articles a day only on English section. You should follow bankexamstoday.com. So that's all for the English section. Let me rub it now. Okay, let's start with the quantitative aptitude section. In the SBI PO prelims exam, you will find at least 10 to 15 questions from the data interpretation part. So these are somewhat difficult questions, so you don't need to worry on the QT section. For the DI, I have made the DI workbook version 2. That is available in PDF, and that too for free. Download this ebook. Okay, you will find at least I think 70 sets, high level double diagram sets. Many of the sets were picked from the previous exams. You'll find it useful. Just download this ebook. That ebook is sufficient for the SBI PO prelims exam. It's a fantastic book. So what's the second thing you need to do? For the quantitative aptitude part, I recommend you to get QT Made Easy book. I wrote this book, and this is a fantastic book. I won't appreciate myself, appreciate my efforts, but this is a good book. This ebook is an ebook. It is available in PDF version. So I have made this book based on the current examination trends. So I recommend this book, QT Made Easy. It's a good book. Get this one. And the third thing, this is one of the most important ebooks that I have ever shared on bankexamstoday.com. Just get this ebook, right? The 200 short questions. It's a fantastic book. Just follow this. If in case you don't have much time left, so 4-5 days left for the exam, I recommend you to go through this ebook. You'll feel the improvement. I have shared questions from all of the chapters. There are, I think, 13-14 chapters. I have shared 10-12 questions from each of the chapter, different types of concepts in all the chapters, right? So it is a very good ebook. Get this one. So I think that is enough for the prelims exam. I recommend you to, first one is a DI workbook, the second one is a QT Made Easy, the third one is a 200 short questions. So this much is sufficient for the SBI PO prelims exam. I think that this is sufficient. Okay. So now what about the reasoning section? It is the most time consuming part of the banking examination, of the SBI PO prelim exam. You will find difficult to score 15-16 marks in this section. It is a difficult section, most difficult section in that SBI PO prelim exam. So the first thing you need to follow is my puzzles ebook, puzzles workbook. This book is available as PDF version on bankexamstudy.com, and that is available for totally for free. You can go to the bankexamstudy.com and just download this ebook. It's a good book. What I don't recommend is R.S. Agarwal. The R.S. Agarwal book, it is a huge book, but I don't think this book has been updated from past many years. I don't recommend this book at all. Don't follow R.S. Agarwal at all. I recommend books by many other authors, but I don't recommend R.S. Agarwal. For that reasoning part, for the quantitative aptitude part, it is good enough, but for the reasoning part, it is a huge book, and even I think it is a huge 1300 pages book, but I don't think that book is sufficient for even for the prelims exam. Just forget about the mains. The puzzles book, workbook is available, and then I have a reasoning book, and that is available as a part of the SBI PO prelims bundle. You can get that bundle. Actually, for that reasoning part, there are many other books. But what I recommend is, actually I have 60 model papers on the bankexamstudy.com. If you check the menu on the desktop site, you will find there are linked to the papers, sub-menu. There is a sub-menu, namely papers. You need to go to that link, and there are 60 model papers that I have created in last 1 year or 1 or 2 years. Just download all these model papers and solve the reasoning section from that 60 model papers. That is the best way to prepare for the reasoning section. It is very difficult to pick one section at a one chapter at a time in the reasoning section, but I recommend you to just go to the model papers for the reasoning section. Just spend a week on that puzzles workbook, right? And just spend some time in solving that problems based on ages, direction sense, blood relations. Just spend a week or 10 days in these 3 chapters, and then I would strongly recommend you to go through these 60 model papers. So so I assume that by now you have completed all 3 sections. You should complete these sections at least 1 week before your exam. So what should you do in the last 1 week? So I recommend you to solve full length model papers or test series. If you can afford a test series, that's a great thing. I have testpanda.com, and we upload free and paid tests on testpanda.com. If you can afford that, just go for it. If you can't afford that, we provide the PDF versions of the model papers, and I promise you to provide at least 10 model papers, and the difficulty level of these model papers will be based upon the real exams. So solve the 10 model papers before exams. So I think that is sufficient for the SBI PO prelims exam. So if there is any questions in your mind, then just comment below. I have provided the PDF links to all those files in the description. Just click those links and download those ebooks. If you can afford, you can get the printouts of those ebooks. And if you face any problem, if you are facing any difficulty or problem, just comment below. I'll answer all your queries. Take care. And please subscribe our channel. Thank you. It will help us a lot.